Hello, my little tadpoles. Welcome back. Today, I am going to be clearing something out of my hoard. It's been on the shelves for a while, and I think now's as good a time as any. So I will be doing this air dry clay craft kit. Um, so we'll go ahead and get started. Okay, so I've opened up the kit and here's what was inside. We had 2 packages of air dry clay, which is great because that means we get to make 2 things. Some tools, paint brushes and paint, the little instructions kit for how to make a pinch pot and a ring dish. There were also some questions in there. Maybe we'll answer some of those. And then things that I grabbed that weren't in the kit, but I figure we might need, are a rolling pin and a little bit of water. Okay, so to start, I think I want to go ahead and make this ring dish. This picture is a bit bigger than maybe I would like. So instead of using the whole package for the one, I think I'm going to use half and make maybe like a smaller ring dish. Okay, so I've basically completed like the instructions for the little ring dish, but I'm not like super thrilled. It's very plain. So I think what I'm gonna do is I have this extra bits. I think I might make some little guys to stand on the dish. I've completed this one. It's got some cute little guys on it, and I've got enough clay and time to make something else today. With the little ring dish sitting over in the windowsill, I still have the other half of the clay log from the first bag. So I think what I'm going to do is make a tall version or a bigger version of the little cats that I had standing up. Not the one with the legs and the tail, just like the long stick version. So that way I've got kind of like a little set. Maybe the other one can hold like necklaces, or I'm thinking also maybe I'll give him little hands like this so that way he can hold other things. Hello, some time has passed. I'm in a new outfit. I thought that this was a date night kit. That is how it is advertised. And I guess I foolishly thought that if it's a date night kit, it could be completed in one night. Not the case. These items have to sit for, it says like 2 to 4 days to dry before you can paint them. So now it's been about 5 days. I had to film another video. I had to edit another video. So this one sat on the back burner for a little bit, and I'm glad it did because I had this one piece that was pretty thick. So I think those extra days just made sure it was nice and dry all the way through. Something I didn't film, but I kind of wish I had, was I sanded it down. There were a lot of like bumps and ridges, and it wasn't too pretty, so I just wanted to sand it down. And we had a bit of a casualty. All all of the pieces that I had standing up on here broke, and I'm thinking it's one of three things. One, I didn't score it deep enough, or my slip wasn't the right consistency. So when I tried to fuse the two together, it just was weak. It wasn't good. Two, the clay itself doesn't really allow for scoring and slipping. It's air dry. I've never really worked with air dry, so I don't know its qualities. Or the third, which I think is most likely, is that I sanded a bit too hard. And so when I was trying to sand in between where the two tall cats were standing, it just bumped them and it pushed them off. So that's not great. But I went and I got some super glue, and I think we can just super glue them back on once they're done being painted. As for the paint, I'm going to try my absolute hardest to only use the paint that came in the kit. I don't see white or black. So the ideas I had in my head aren't going to work. I wanted them to kind of look like cats, so I planned on making one like maybe calico or a tuxedo. And there's not even orange, so I can't even make an orange cat. So our cats might have some funky colors to them. Who doesn't love a funky cat? So I have finished painting the tray itself. It's kind of like a baby pink. It's pretty similar to like this color, with a darker pink around the border. I'm gonna do the bottom once I feel comfortable flipping this over. Let's see, one of the little kitties is in the same color scheme, light pink, dark pink ears with some polka dots on the front. And the other tall kitty, gray with some blue. And it's the same blue as this little guy. Yeah, So once those are dry, I'm going to glue them back onto the tray. And so now I'm just going to paint this big one, and I will see you once that's done. New day, new outfit. This kit is exhausting. I'm tired. It's taken 3 days of work over a week's time. I would not call this a date night activity. Who has the time? Who, who, what date night? Date night lasts more than like 2 hours of an activity. Like, for this to have taken that long is a bit ridiculous, but it's done. Alrighty, I changed up the angle a little bit because I think that while it did exhaust me, it does deserve its moment in the limelight. So we've got a cute little ring dish here. I've got one ring, just hang it off the ears. You could also put it around this cat's neck, like a little collar. Just throw your earrings on here. And I also have this big tall guy here as like a little necklace holder. It's a cute jewelry dish. I think this is so cute. I love, love, love the tall cat. And then the little baby. I ultimately decided to glue the tall one onto the dish because on its own, I thought maybe it would fall over and break, and that is the last thing I wanted after spending so much time on this. But I think it's so adorable, and it's going to look so good in the bathroom. Or actually, I think I'm just going to leave it in here because often I like take my rings off and I just put them on the table. So now I've got like a little space to put them. I'm giving this a 0 out of 10 as a date night activity, but like a 7 out of 10 as just like a fun craft kit. The questions were kind of dumb, and there's no way you can complete this within like a 2-hour date night time frame. But if you've got multiple days or you just want to try clay out, I think this was a good kit. It's got enough clay, it's got enough paint, enough. You do get all the tools you need except for like water and a rolling pin, but you can typically find those at home. Thank you guys so much for watching. I put out new videos every Thursday, so come back next week to watch me cut up a teddy bear. Bye-bye.